What's going on, you guys? 935 K-Day. Welcome back to Sundays in LA. It's your girl, Miss Corey Renee. And today is like super special. Like all my episodes have been super special so far, but this one is super, super special for a couple of reasons. The first being, this is a young lady, okay? Girls are ruling the world in today's Sundays in LA episode. It's been the men so far, but right now we're about to get something from the ladies, okay? Introducing Truth Hurts.
Hi, Miss Corey Renee.
Hello, thank you.
Thank you.
From the bottom of my heart.
No
for
problem.
being here. Seriously.
No problem.
Like, I caught you in a very like vulnerable moment in my own space because we were at Echo's birthday,
Yes.
or like the Christmas party.
Yes.
I was like, oh my gosh, Truth.
Yes.
Like, what's up, girl? And you was just like bypassing all of the energy that I was giving right then and there. No, you was just like, what's up, girl? Just let me be me. And that let me know like I needed to have you in the building to talk to you because you're a real one.
Thank you. No, it was tight in there. I was sweating. I was like, whoo, the space is tight.
Man.
Shoulder to shoulder.
Okay, shout out to Echo. She know how to
Shout
throw a
out
party.
to Echo. Yes, she does.
Absolutely. So we are just going to jump in here, okay? We want to start from Truthfully Speaking. You know, your breakout debut album got you 2 Grammy nominations.
Yeah.
I mean, hit the top 10 charts with Addictive. Like, how did that feel? Because I've never been like a superstar or anything like that. I've never had like a top 10 chart topping album. So how did that feel?
Wow. Too good to be true at the time because I felt like I was just soaring at the time. Working with Dre, working with all of the greats that I was working on the project with, and completing a project with, and then the Grammy. You know, the Grammy is the grand prize for any artist coming up, especially a girl out of St. Louis, Missouri.
Come on.
It meant the world to me. I mean, we didn't get the Grammy, but the nomination was enough. It said that my fans loved what we created, and it was new, and I was new to the market. So I was just grateful that I got accepted into the Grammy gang.
Man, gang.
Yes.
That is crazy.
It was exciting.
Absolutely. I can imagine because it's like literally I was talking to, shout out to Baram, our imaging, programming, digital, everything. And he was talking about, you know, Addictive being basically in every club he DJ'd. You know what I'm saying? There was just never a time that Addictive wasn't being played.
I know, right?
You know?
And it's still doing some of that today. It's a blessing, man. It won't die.
It won't. And rightfully so. I mean, K-Day, 935 K-Day, we love you. That's another reason why I'm so happy you're here. Like, you need to understand that there is a set group of individuals that is supporting you, that love you dearly, and you're right here in this space. You know what I'm saying?
So, I appreciate that. Thanks so much.
Absolutely. So speaking of, you know, Addictive, we got a chance to talk to DJ Quick. He is a 935
That's my brother.
Come on now. Shout out. We just
Shout
finished
out to DJ
honoring
Quick.
him.
Good.
He let us know he was a part of the producing project of Addictive as well.
You know, he's very humble about that. And I'm about to blow his spot up because he's way too humble about it. And I love my bro because he is humble. Shout out to DJ Quick. Man, listen, bro, you got to stop. You got to stop putting yourself under the bus on this one because you were the bus.
Come on now.
Okay? I didn't have a single. And when he gifted me that on my birthday, them years ago, and I took it to Dre, we was all like, whoa, this is more than a single. I don't know what this is, but this is next level.
Come on.
And when I tell you, it did that. He needs to stop being so humble about it. I understand his humility, but if he didn't gift us with that, I don't know where we would be.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know where the project would have been.
Wow. That's big.
Shout out to DJ Quick. He is the engine that made that whole thing go forward. Dre came in and put the Dre bells and whistles and, you know, produced over it and made it a joint.
Exactly.
Made it a truth joint. So that was what was special about the whole thing. It was them coming together and creating that magic on my behalf. I'm telling you, it was an exciting time in my life, and I'm grateful and blessed.
Love it, love it. I wanted to talk about like how the link up became because you are from St. Louis.
Yeah.
You know, Dr. Dre, Quick, West Coast legends.
Yes.
Like, how did the signing of Dr. Dre's Aftermath as well as that whole link up even happen?
Man, I was a songwriter prior to being a recording artist. Dre actually talked me into being a solo artist at the time because that was like years into my songwriting. I started as a group member of a duo called Suge and Dap.
I like it.
And we came to LA, and I want to say, what was that? That was in 2000 and nothing. That was 95.
Okay.
And we signed to Cassandra Mills at Giant Records.
Nice.
So, our records really never saw the light of day. We got one video, one song out. Giant Records was still a little shaky. I think that's when Christopher Williams was there.
Nice.
And there was another group on there.
Mm-hmm.
Few of us. Ahmad, one that did song back in the day. Yeah.
Yes.
So, they were pushing for a second, and then it kind of fell off. And then we kind of lost our deal. And so from there, I just continued on as a songwriter. I ended up writing for Aftermath. For different groups on Aftermath.
Can you name some?
Dawn Richards was on the label at the time. Eve was on the label at the time.
Love it.
I wrote Love is Blind.
Oh, snap! Really?
Yeah, I wrote the hook for that. And several records for Dawn. I demoed so much stuff. It was ridiculous. And so I kind of just stayed as a writer on the label for a very long time. Kim Summerson was the first lady of Aftermath back then. I was writing her joints.
Love it.
So it was just a whole writing experience for me. My pen was going. I wasn't an artist at the time. I just kind of wanted to stay behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Some years later, Dre and Mike Lynn called me and said, we want to do an album on you. You do these songs for other people, and you always sound great on the songs, on the demos. So we want to try to produce something around you. And I was like, oh, I don't know about that. And Dre was like, if it's not good, nobody has to see, hear. It won't see the light of day. We'll just, let's try it. And I was like, okay, I'm with that. And that brought about the deal with Aftermath.
Love it.
Yeah.
And that also brings visuals.
It also
because
brings
I'm about to talk about the addictive visuals.
Yes.
Because honey, the Bollywood theme. Okay.
Yes.
You had me and my friends running, like rewatching Addictive, trying to get the hips.
Listen.
Trying to get twirls.
Listen.
Like
I was trying to get it too, girl.
Fatima
was trying to teach me. I felt like I had two left feet. We went to actual belly dancing classes with actual women that did belly dance. And child, it was exciting.
I love that.
It was exciting.
Shout out to the choreographer.
Shout out to Fatima Robinson, choreographer extraordinaire. She's doing much more than that now. She's huge.
I love it. I love it. Okay. So, as we continue life, that's like pivotal, right?
Yes, it is.
And then you continue on to your sophomore album under, Raphael Sadiq's label, Pookie Entertainment.
Yes.
Do you want to talk a little bit about your time there? How was that?
I mean, we would be remiss if we didn't mention why that happened, which was the lawsuit. Addictive was so addictive. It reached across the world, across the planet. And the sample wasn't cleared.
Is that what happened?
The sample wasn't cleared. We thought, so basically everybody's attorney thought the other attorney did the due diligence and cleared that sample. And nobody had cleared the sample. And nobody knew.
Wow.
And the song actually wasn't officially released.
Okay.
It was leaked. And so when it came, because Dre was second guessing whether we should put it out, so was Jimmy Iovine. Like, we were all like, what should this first single be?
Okay.
We all knew how great and different Addictive was from the rest of the album. But we didn't know if it would go because the sound was so different. Like usually when it was leaked, people and radio stations that heard it, they either liked it or hated it, or loved it or hated it. They were like, I don't know this sound. What is this?
Yeah,
what is this?
They couldn't place it.
It was refreshing,
Mm-hmm.
and so it just had wings. It took off on its own. So we really didn't have time to do all the due diligence on Addictive.
Okay.
It was the last song of the project.
Got you. And what do you think was the biggest takeaway and lesson for you within that entire experience?
Clear your samples.
Okay.
Clear your
samples. You heard it here first.
Clear your samples. You do not want to be sued in the United States of America.
Okay. That part. Okay.
Especially for that reason, you don't want to be sued. So
got you.
So that sent me on over to being independent because I was scared of being shelved at that point. Yeah.
How do you feel about it now? Like, would you ever want to collaborate, regroup, or you're done?
I feel like I should have waited it out because the lawsuit didn't end up like a lot of people think it did, and I'm glad we're clearing that up here. Hopefully everyone hears.
Oh, yeah.
People think that they got $500 million and, oh, I was left for dead. They didn't get $500 million. They didn't get paid for anything. They got the rights to be properly credited. So what Universal had to do, Interscope Universal had to do, was pull all of the records off and properly credit them with the original singer, Lata Mangeshkar, may she rest in peace. That's what they had to do. And so there was no money paid out but lawyers' fees. Was no $500 million from that. That didn't happen. That didn't happen.
Yeah,
that didn't happen.
There's your camera.
That
right
didn't
there.
happen.
Okay, let the people know.
I'm letting the people know so y'all can stop on social network and talk about, oh, they got sued for 500. Stop it.
Stop.
Lies, cap, whatever y'all call it.
Fake news.
Fake
okay,
news.
935 K-Day said it.
Yeah,
that part.
Fake news.
Come on. Oh,
So that's
love
the
it.
truth.
Okay.
It's
and
Truth
it
Telling 24.
All 2024, baby. Okay, we bringing the energy.
Yes,
all right.
ma'am.
So let's just move on to the new music because I know you definitely have new music out.
do.
Your latest album, Revelations.
Yes, #Revelations.
Come
All the things you
on.
learn as a grown woman in full circle mode, baby. Ooh.
What is your favorite part about making this specific album? Why was it so special to you?
Because I did it myself.
All by yourself.
Yeah.
Amen.
With my choice of producers that I know really rock with me, that enhance what I do, that make me my best of the best. My vocals are next level on this. When I tell you this is me, this is me. Finally.
Come on. That part. Any, nice features? Anybody you want to shout out that we can maybe know about?
Not yet. Those are still in the works.
It's coming.
Those are still in the works. I don't want to be premature on that. So,
I got you.
But I'm coming back as soon as we release some. I'm gonna come talk to you again.
If you could name your top 5 soul influences, what would it be?
Ooh, well, I would have to say Kathleen Battle,
Mm.
Dee Dee Bridgewater, Prince Rogers Nelson, Tina Marie.
Tina.
What's my last one? Tina Turner. Yeah,
Rest in
those were my
peace.
top influences coming up.
I love it.
Yeah.
I just gave homage to Tina Turner for Halloween.
Ooh.
I was like, I'm doing it. I'm getting the hair. I'm getting the whole vibe.
Come
Let
on.
me tell you,
She
like,
was everything.
she was an energy,
May
a
she
force
rest
to
in
be
peace.
reckoned with.
Yes.
So when we think about like life and how it happens, our journey, I know like within my journey in radio, it's been everywhere. It's been up, down, left, right.
Yeah.
I know sometime in 2008, you had taken life had taken a turn for you as it related to some type of surgery. Are you open to share and talk about that?
2018.
Yeah, 2018.
In August of 2018, I was diagnosed with ductal carcinoma in situ, which is a stage 0, but still considered cancerous breast cancer in the duct. And I was pretty sure that it was due to all of the breast augmentation situations, which I'm an advocate for women in the industry now, to just halt all the plastic surgery because it's dangerous. And I am a poster child of that, because that's definitely why that happened to me over time. Over
Wow.
time, it just took a toll on my body, and bam.
Okay.
Yeah, so I ended up having to have a bilateral mastectomy, 2018 August, and where they had to take my chest off. And yeah.
Really?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And I went through a few years of ups and downs and reconstructive surgeries because they could not get it right. The first doctor messed up. He's a licensed breast surgeon, and he messed up. And so it took me through this whole journey of multiple surgeries, depression, anxiety. Man, I wanted to just die.
Wow. I can imagine.
It really, really affected my entire career, my life, motherhood. I took my family on this journey, and it was sickening. It was sickening.
What do you think brought you out of it?
being a mental health advocate,
Okay.
my family, my support system, God, being a woman of God, just knowing that on the other side of this is a true story that I have to tell.
Amen.
Mm-hmm.
Amen.
Yeah.
So when it comes to like your journey and women in the industry related to like wanting to do the same things or aligning themselves as singers and wanting to be in the industry, what is the biggest takeaway that you would want them to know as far as your experience and what advice you can give them?
I want them to know you are powerful just as you are. It doesn't take all of that when what you have to offer really resonates from within. I learned that late. I thought, when I first signed my deal, like, oh, I got to get ready. I got to, I had breastfed my children. And so I was starting to, my breast was starting to just kind of like collapse. And I was like, oh no, I gotta get right. I gotta, be a certain way. And I gotta look a certain way. And at the end of the day, it didn't make a difference. It didn't make a difference. What makes a difference is what resonates from within. And it took me a long time to find that out. And I just want these young ladies coming up in the game that are doing a lot of like BBL and a lot of different surgeries. No judgment.
Right.
But just be careful. Be safe about what you're doing. Everything in moderation and balance. Don't overdo it if you're going to do it. Just be safe and know that you are a complete package as you are.
Just like that.
Just like that.
It sounds so simple, but it's like
the truth.
It's the truth.
It's the truth.
Gosh, your name is so fitting. It's crazy.
Thank you, sis.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
But maybe not everybody knows, like, you're definitely within the entertainment industry as it relates to song and music, but you can also get in front of this camera now. Okay, and get a little script going. Okay.
Well, we work on a few things. I wanted to say I have a foundation called Moment of Truth because of this entire experience.
Love it.
Yeah, and it's for women who undergo like different mental health issues because of the impact on having to be a certain way in front of the camera. It impacts you differently in back of the camera or at home. And so a lot of us are dealing with depression, anxiety, so much trying to be who we think we need to be.
Facts.
In front of the camera. So Moment of Truth is for women. It's a foundation built for women in the industries, all of the entertainment industries who suffer from what I have suffered from.
That's absolutely amazing. Yes. Where can we find it?
We're still building it now.
Okay. Oh, so you'll be coming back to talk to me about that.
Listen,
then, right?
I talk about it on social every Monday, and so we're building it up. When I say this was birthed last year in St. Louis, where I'm from.
Nice.
Because that's where my partner is that does mental health advocacy.
Love it.
We're just now putting it into play.
Oh my gosh. I want to introduce you to Romeo. He is the K-Day Morning Show host. He's also from St. Louis. So I need you guys to come together. Rome, y'all are going to connect.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
STL.
That
in the
part.
building.
Absolutely. So lastly, Truth Hurts, is there anything like any more upcoming projects? I'm just trying to get a little bit more so that I can make sure when you come back, I'll be ready and equipped to talk to you about your next upcoming projects. Anything we could talk about?
Well, I'm also an actor, in my rights.
Nice.
There is a film coming out this year called A Day Like a Week.
Okay.
It's a French producer. We filmed it in Switzerland. It's Armand Assante. Stephen Bauer.
Nice.
It's rich. It's a scientific horror film. It's amazing. And I play a FBI agent in it. I'm proud of that work that I did. And I'm all over Netflix. If you guys, just go and Google
credits.
My name. Run the credits.
Run the credits down.
I did 211 with Nicolas Cage, Security with Antonio Banderas, a few other things. I really love to act because when I studied classical music, I also did theater.
Nice.
So theater is really one of my first loves as well. So that's what I do as well. So I'm gearing up for some more parts.
Okay.
And we'll be back to talk about that too.
Absolutely. Truth Hurts. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Seriously. And I cannot wait to see what else God has in store for you.
Amen.
Just sitting here, feeling your energy. You are a force to be reckoned with.
Come on, sis. You too.
Thank you. And thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Sundays in LA right here on 935 K-Day Hip Hop Back in the Day.